Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and I'm back with more Final Fantasy VII. So I guess last time I ended up doing, ended up going to the underwater reactor in Junon, which kind of resulted into like this battleship type sequence with submarines, and managed to get the huge materia from there, from the damaged red submarine, and managed to travel into this sunken Relinka ship, where I encountered the Turks once again. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is... maybe I'll just switch out... well, my next destination right now is gonna have to be going to, yeah, I'm just kinda thinking about my next destination. It's gonna have to be going to Rocket Town. And it would make more sense if I actually have Sid. And also, not to mention, I did manage to get, yeah, not to mention, I also did manage to get Sid's final limit break. The High Wind. Which, I mean, I do like the High Wind. It's a pretty good multi-hit attack that uses the actual High Wind airship itself. Okay. So I'm just gonna go with... I could go with the Azure Glyph, which gives me a triple growth for this weapon, surprisingly. But I think I'm gonna go with the Longinus. Okay, should be good. Should be good. And I guess just in case if you hear any background noise, it's just some stuff happening downstairs. Just a little bit of moving around of equipment, whatnot, but anyway. Emerald weapon still there, swimming around. Okay. Don't know if I should go right or left, but I'll go this way first. Why not? Spending a little bit more time exploring the underwater depths. Okay. I should get to this little area right here. Actually, I think what I first want to do is... actually bring back Sid. I mean, bring back Vincent real quick so I can do this. So if you come here with Vincent under the past the waterfall, it kind of triggers a little cutscene here. Vincent. What? That voice. It can't be. Lucrezia. Vincent? Lucrezia, stay back. Showing Vincent's past, as he used to be, remember, he used to be a member of the Turks. And of course, he didn't really admit it too much, but you could tell that Vincent had feelings for Lucrezia. human experimentation, how could you? Okay. Dialogue is going too fast. Not long after Lucrezia gave birth, the child's name was Sephiroth. Of course, this was Vincent trying to confront Hojo about using Lucrezia for his experiments. Yeah, and of course, Hojo decided to use Vincent as an experiment. This body is the punishment I was given. I couldn't stop them. Professor gasped, Hojo, Lucrezia. All I could do was stand back, stare there and watch, and that sin is mine to bear. Lucrezia, you're alive. I wanted to disappear. I couldn't bear to be with everyone. I wanted to die. But the Genova cells inside me wouldn't allow it. I've been dreaming about him a lot lately. Sephiroth, my dear little boy. But you know, I never once held him after he was born. A mother, incapable of holding her own child. Can you even call that a mother? You can speak your sin. That was mine. You speak of your sin. That was mine. Lucrezia. No, don't come any closer. Vincent, tell me. Tell you what? Sephiroth. Is he still alive? I heard he died 5 years ago, but I keep seeing him in my dreams. And I know he's like me. I know he can't die. He can't just die that easily. So tell me, Vincent, that child, my dear Sephiroth. Sephiroth is dead, Lucrezia. We're just gonna leave it at that, right? Yeah, so it's kind of it's kind of an unknown place. We don't even have a name for it, but it's like an underwater. Well, I mean, it's like a past the waterfall, kind of like in a secret area, like a secret cave, where I guess technically this is where Lucrezia has laid dormant. At least that would be further explained in Dirge of Cerberus, anyway. As Lucrezia didn't technically die, but she was just left in a comatose state, unable to really die because of the Genova cells that Hojo implanted in her. But of course, Vincent wanted to just let Lucrezia know that Sephiroth was dead, and I kind of think he did that because he didn't want Lucrezia to worry or to know the fact that the whole world's thrown into chaos and destruction because of her son. That he didn't want her to worry. So it'd be better off if I guess to him it would be better off if she believed that he was dead. Which I guess maybe in terms of that way, it probably would be better off than just saying that your son is a monster and he's going to destroy the planet. I guess. I mean, hell, I don't even think even Sephiroth really fully knows who his true birth mother is. Again, he likes to refer to Genova as his actual mother, which is technically true to some extent. Although I guess if you want to count the story within the Ever Crisis game, if you played the Ever Crisis game and if you've gotten through to the first Soldier side game, kind of sheds more light It kind of does shed a little bit more light with... Yeah, it does kind of shed more light with Sephiroth trying to know a little bit more about his past. Okay, I don't... Okay. Remember weapons right there. Well, granted, I'll come back to that waterfall section later, but there is... Was there like another area that I could go through? Looks like some kind of key. Talk about ancient. Analysis complete. Precise age of object undetermined. Estimated to be several millennia old. Several millennia. Make that a capital A, ancient. Obtain the key of the ancients. So, a hidden key made for the ancients. Of course, this is going to come into play later on, though. But might as well get it now. Well, might as well get it now than having to just backtrack out of context. Okay. Might as well swim back to the surface. I gotta find where my... Just gotta find where my high wind is parked at. Well, at least luckily it's not like I'm gonna get attacked out here in the sea, right? Okay, so I gotta go to Rocket Town. That's where I need to go next. Back here again. Any new stuff here? Not really. Even though I have 120,000 gil. What's the young President Rufus doing gathering all these mechanics together? Is Shinra serious about launching that piece of crap rocket? But why now? A whole bunch of Shinra folks showed up and started fiddling around with the rocket. My precious, is it gonna be okay? Let's see. Actually, I could use a couple more tents. I'm running pretty low on those. Alright, I could... I don't really even want another throw, but I want to get another death blow. Maybe puppet. Okay. Granted, I still need to try to level that up. Vitality plus. Okay, maybe not. I know I have to do this maybe afterwards, but I remember this old guy can actually give me... I think this old guy actually gives me Sid's final weapon, or ultimate weapon. The door's locked. Ooh, what a spectacle. Is something about to start? How exciting. It's those terrorists. They're here. Put to sleep. With the bullets, really does help a lot. Don't let them take a single step closer. All units, charge. Pretty good amount of damage. Ugh, that's as far as you go. I won't let you inside. Wow, that was a good amount of damage. I'm like a little bit OP at this point. Damn it, what the hell are these bastards doing to my baby? Let's go, Cloud. Those Shinra shit eaters are gonna regret stepping a foot on Captain Sid's rocket. You will get My orders are to neutralize anyone who interferes with Shinra's plan. A battle against Rude. Although, this time around, Rude doesn't have much health compared to him and Reno back on the Relinka. What about these fire fissures? Mana ward. I wonder if I can actually hit him. Byoga? Yeah. Ugh. Too strong. You guys, how are you here? Rude of the Turk should be taking care of you. Sorry, your man's outside eating dirt. Damn it. Brushing aside a Turk like he was nothing. But you're not getting through me. Oh, yes I am. He's knocked out. Hey, what are you numbskulls doing in here? Oh, I was just wondering what all the ruckus was. Does this mean you're back with us, Captain? Have you heard the news? We're gonna fly this rocket into space, Captain. Huh? The hell you're on about? They've loaded the rocket with a big old materia bomb. The plan is to crash it straight into that meteor. This rocket of ours is gonna save the planet. Man, I've never been so stoked. Hang on a second. No, shut it, you. I don't want to hear your crap. How's our girl looking? Okay. Alright, for the most part. There's just one problem. We want to set the rocket to autopilot and ram it into the meteor, but a vital system's gone down. A malfunction, huh? How's the repair going? Cheryl's working on it as we speak, but... You kidding me? Bunch of babes in the woods, it'll be 100 years before she's finished. Forget about the autopilot. Captain Sid will handle this himself. Chop chop. Start spreading the word. Understood, Captain, and good luck. Hey, Sid, what the hell are you thinking? Did you forget that materia or did you forget what materia are? Each one's like a little library, packed with ancient knowledge and wisdom. We need to borrow that power in order to save the planet from Sephiroth. These Magnus Materias are too important to lose. I thought you understood that. Sure. I understand it. I know how precious materia are, and I get where you're coming from, kid. But hear me out. When it comes to saving the world, I don't care how we do it. Hot science or magic little orbs, it don't make no difference to me. But if I gotta put my money on one, you best believe it's the former. Humans used to be stuck on the ground, but through the power of science, we've conquered the skies. And now
At long last, we're about to go to space. The way I see it, science is manpower. It's something we've created and developed ourselves. And I got a hunch it will end up saving this planet. Science is what helped me put food on the table, and what kept me going when times were tough. For Captain Sid, there ain't nothing greater. So quit worrying about what Shinra's up to. You can't always be obsessing over him. I don't want to be sitting around later thinking, damn, I should have done something. But Sid... Just shut up, no buts. Now if you excuse me, I got a job to do here. If you ain't gonna help cook, get the hell out of the kitchen. Huh? What was that? Palmer! You a walking tub of mayo? What the hell have you done? I heard the repairs were finished with the autopilot system, so I launched the ship. Shit, that dumbass Shara. Why did she pick today to be her fast? Why did she pick today to be fast? Okay. Damn it. I'm totally locked out. Ain't nothing I can do. Yeah. Prepare for liftoff. What? No countdown? Talk about unceremonious. And away you go.
Three, two, one, blast off. Considering that the rocket was at a slanted angle to begin with, I'm kind of impressed that it's even able to take off. Although my question is, considering how close the village was at to the rocket itself, wouldn't it have burned the entire village? Because, I mean, typically you would want to stay like a couple of miles away from the blast site of a rocket.
I finally made it. Outer space. Now let's see what the course set to. Yep, she's headed right for the meteor. What the... I'm just a stuffed toy, so it doesn't make no difference to me. But you lot. The sack of rolls didn't take no chances. It locked us out of the autopilot. There's no changing course.
So, this is it?
Huh? How can you say that? A young buck like you shouldn't give up so easy. I didn't sign a suicide pact with no damn meteor. Here, take a look. This baby's got an escape pod for just such an occasion. I've released a lock on the pod. We'll split right before the rocket hits the meteor. Oi, what about the Magnus Materia?
Right. What about that?
I ain't gonna stop you if you want to go get it. There's a ladder in the room next door. Should lead you right to it.
You sure?
I don't know. I don't know what I said a minute ago, but... maybe all I wanted was to ride this baby to outer space. So, why don't you do whatever you seems right? I won't interfere.
Good point. The Magnus Materia. We finally found it.
It's locked up right now. You gotta put the right password into the console. Won't open otherwise.
There's a console. Would you like to operate it? Sure. Enter the passcode. Well, what the hell is the passcode? I got no idea.
Hey, Cloud. You know how to use this thing. It's gonna ask you to enter the passcode. One button at a time. You have to press...
Okay, cancel menu. Okay. The face buttons.
Once you punch the whole thing right, it'll unlock and the Magnus Materia will be yours.
So, what order am I supposed to push the buttons in?
Beats me. Try fiddling around to see where that gets you.
Well, okay. I'm honestly trying to remember what the password was. If I remember, I know there was no triangle. I'm assuming the mod didn't change the password for me. I know there was no triangle, but I don't remember exactly what it was. Password input error. The only thing I just know is that there was no triangle. I haven't done this in a while, so... I mean, that's also assuming that this mod didn't change the password itself. That would be kind of cruel. Unauthorized access attempt detected. Firewall will activate in 3 minutes. Oh, shit.
Sounds like you botched it. Better hurry up and guess the password before the firewall kicks in, because once it does, you can kiss your materia goodbye.
3 minutes to try to guess this thing.
I heard there's a special password only the Shinra bigwigs know. That's probably you just gotta enter here. I'll try to remember what it was. Meantime, keep guessing. I think the first button was this something other than switch. I still can't remember. Give me a little more time.
Oh. Come on, Sid. Make up your mind.
I know for sure the second button's not the menu button.
Okay. Two minutes.
I know for sure the second button's not the menu button. I remember there's one button you gotta push twice. I think the second button's something other than cancel. I think the first button's something other than switch. Okay, I got a feeling okay gets used twice. Alright. Is menu part of the combo? I'm pretty sure it isn't.
Circle, square, XX. I kind of remembered that about halfway through, but yeah, it was that. Circle, square, XX. Thank God it didn't change during the mod. Passcode confirmed. Authorized user recognized. Disengaging and lock.
Good going, Cloud. It's unlocked. Guess my excellent advice saved the day.
Well, I wouldn't say excellent, but it helped.
Alright, now let's hurry up and get out of here.
I mean, they gave you 3 minutes. I mean, that's like enough time for like, I don't know, probably about like 15 guesses, something like that. 15 or 16 guesses. So, I mean, you could probably just force it. I mean, he told you certain things that could help you out, like you push one button twice. Told you the first button is not something, second button is not something. Yeah, so, I mean, you could probably eventually figure it out. I mean, you get enough chances. I think, anyway. Alright, let's get the Magnus Materia. So we just headed out to the escape pods, right? Oh, shoot.
Ugh. Damn it, my leg's pinned. Sid. What do you do? It's no budging. Don't worry about Captain Sid. Hurry up and go. This rocket's gotta be knee deep in the meteor. I can't just leave a comrade behind. You dumbasses. This ain't no time for brotherly love. Get the hell out of here. Not before I've done what I can. Idiot. You're a grade A genuine numbskull. Tank number 8. That's the one that blew? It really was on the fritz. Shinra, you were right all along. Looks like this is the end for Captain Sid. What a thing to say. Huh? Shinra. I decided to tag along, and good thing, someone's gotta save you. You goddamn bonehead. Sorry. The escape pod's this way. Please hurry. We won't have long once I detach the pod. Hey, Shinra, you think this piece of junk will really work? It'll be fine. I've given it a thorough diagnostic. Then there's nothing to worry about. Thank you. Look at it. Outer space. Man, it really happened. I made it to the stars. So long, Shinra number 26.
You know, I guess for a rocket that didn't even had autopilot, yeah, I guess it kind of worked. I mean, what was Palmer really going to do? Was he going to try to just kill Sid and the rest of the team? Oh, God. So, I mean, their plan, at least for Shinra's plan, was to destroy the meteor with the rocket. Well, I guess the idea was to... Well, I guess they wanted to destroy the rocket with the Magnus Materia, hoping that it would actually obliterate the rocket itself. Or, I mean, obliterate the meteor itself. So bright. Yeah, looks like that plan didn't work. Yep, an utter failure. I mean, they barely even chipped anything out of that meteor. And probably actually made it worse, considering now parts of the rocket is glued onto the thing. Rufus's plan was a failure. Hate to admit it, but I was hoping it'd work. We've gotten that way in just about every turn. Not that we had no other choice in mind. But it makes me wonder, could we have been wrong? It's hard not to worry. But we can't worry. We need to think. The lady's right. You let yourself worry and there'll be no end to it. Things just fall apart more and more till there's nothing left. Pretty optimistic coming from you. Been doing some soul searching? Sure have. Couldn't help it. Looking down at the planet from outer space. And then after we hit the ocean, bobbing around in that escape pod. I've been thinking too. Outer space, the planet, the ocean. Everything's so big and vast. It's like no matter where I go or what I do, there's no way I can make a difference. Maybe so. But old Sid came to a different conclusion. See, I always thought the planet was so huge, practically infinite. But looking down at it from space, I thought it was tiny. Just an itty-bitty orb spinning through the dark. It looks so lonely. What's worse, it's sick. That son of a bitch Sephiroth buried himself inside it like some kind of parasite. So you see, this planet's a little like a little kid. A little kid, sick and shivering in the vastness of space. And somebody's got to protect it. You see where I'm going? That somebody is us. That was kind of beautiful, Sid. Damn, Sid. You even got me misty-eyed. But don't stop now. Tell us your plan. How are we gonna protect the planet from that meteor? No idea. I'm still figuring that out. He had a good going. He had a good start. Come on, Sid. That was such a motivational speech and you just have to ruin it. Cloud, what do we do? We have to think. Kind of feel sad all of a sudden. It's not like I cannot understand where the pattern's coming from. But I kind of get the feeling he's rushing things. Wishing alone won't get us anywhere. Frustrating, isn't it, Cloud? I told you, I'm still figuring things out. Right. We gotta think of something to do. Huh? That noise. Do you guys hear that? The cries of the other planets? Or maybe that's meteors? Or is it our planets? Our planets. I'm sure of it. Hey, where we even learn about these cries in the first place? Did you forget?
It was Bugenhagen. He taught us all about it. Bugenhagen. Say, we should pay Gramps a visit. Come on, let's go to Cosmo Canyon. I'm sure he'll be able to teach us something useful.
Maybe. Not like I have any other plans. I mean, I think everyone hates to say it, but they thought the rocket plan was actually going to work.
What's up? Are we there yet? I know this is all worth it to make Wutai stronger, but damn it if it doesn't suck.
Okay, let's switch over. Okay, I guess, maybe. Let's see, anything else new in this fax machine? Research of geological survey. In preparation for the Magnus Materia operation, geological surveys were conducted at various sites in hopes of locating similarly powerful materia to those found in reactors. While none on the level of the Magnus Materia were discovered, several promising Mako hotspots were identified. Areas in the Corel, Wutai, Medial regions, as well as the northeastern islands, show the greatest potency. However, reaching them has proven difficult for traditional transport fleets. Investigation is on a hold, pending alternative modes of travel, but the Advanced Weaponry Division will continue looking into the matter. That's all for now. I'm kind of guessing they're talking about the, yeah, I'm kind of guessing they're talking about the, those hidden islands that are out in the bases, or out in the continents. Visit Bugenhagen. My current objective.
I know this ain't the time or place, but did this ship get Arena without me knowing? All these switches and levers, I could swear there were only half as many before.
Okay, time to get going, I guess. Oh, actually, what I should be doing is checking out my rewards here.
I've been feeling so restless ever since the rocket took off. You can see the meteor more clearly than ever now. I can't stand it. My precious rocket, it's gone. I know no matter how much I gaze up at where it used to be, that rocket ain't coming back. But I can't just give up and give it up. Go ahead, laugh at this old man and his cookie habit. Sorry for making you humor me like that. I know it's an odd hobby. Here, I'll give you this as a token of my thanks. The Venus Gospel. I hope it proves useful. Make sure you treat it well, okay?
Yeah, so I believe the Venus Gospel... Yeah, the Venus Gospel, I believe that is supposed to be the final weapon for Sid, if I'm not mistaken. Which is so random that this old guy just happens to have it, but... Yeah. Granted, I don't remember what the power-up for this one was, though. I think... I would like to say it's probably based off of MP. But I'm not 100% certain. A lot of these I don't really remember. But I think that might have been the case. It might have been based off of MP. Like, the higher the MP, the stronger the weapon is. That might be the case. Okay. So I love how that fax was telling me about secret hotspots filled with strong Mako points. But you can't really get there through traditional means, so... Pretty much hinting that you need a chocobo to get your hands across onto the area. Which means I need a... Which... I mean, you could get multiple chocobo if you want. Or just go out of your way to try to get the gold chocobo so that can traverse any type of terrain. Although I gotta go back because I know in the original PS1 release there was a way to technically a way to get your hands on a gold chocobo. It just requires an awkward setup, but there was a way to technically get it. I just don't know if I can get it. I need to read up more about it. But I guess for the time being, though, just go back to Cosmo Canyon. So much power. Maybe too much power. Barrier leveled up. Ah, it's you. Things have taken quite a dark turn, haven't they? A bay full of star hangs in the heavens. The children are so terrified they won't even venture outside. I wouldn't want to gaze upon it either. So close to increasing the MP and HP on this. Actually, I should probably do a save, just in case. What spot have I not gone? Probably the Whirlwind Maze. Been a while since I even been to Cosmo Canyon, but... yeah, it's not like we have any other leads, right? If ever you require my knowledge, please do not hesitate to return. Actually, that's why we're here. Indeed. Could it be you've lost your way? At such times we must turn our eyes from the path ahead and gaze deep within ourselves. It is there we can find what we've forgotten, something lodged within the recesses of our hearts. You must locate that thing and remember it, for in all likelihood, it is the very answer you're searching for. Okay, but What if there's nothing to remember?
There must be. Look deep inside your hearts. Nothing's coming to me. Cloud, why don't we get the others to help us?
Have everyone in here in such a cramped room?
Have you found it yet? The thing you're looking for?
Nah, nothing's coming to mind.
Same here. If anything, I'm more lost than before. I remember Aerith. No, not remember. I never forgot. It's more like... How do I put it? Aerith, she never left. She's been right beside us all this time. She was so close, we couldn't even see her. The things she did, the words she left behind. Now that you mention it, I was thinking the same thing. Me too.
Same here.
She said she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth's meteor. But now she's gone. So so that's it? We can't finish the job for her?
Well, for one thing, we ain't ancients.
What was she even trying to do? What was she even trying to do, though? Why'd she run off on her own like that? That's it. Or was? It's like you said, Sid. We don't know what she was actually planning. What did Aerith know? Why didn't she run from Sephiroth when she had the chance? Sounds like it's time for a return visit. Ho ho ho. Mind taking me along for the ride? You want to come too, Gramps? Why the tone surprise? Even I like to stretch my legs and see the wider world now and then, though I admit it's been a while since I felt so keen an urge. It must be the planet calling out to you, Gramps. Sure, the planet's calling out. Let's not delay then. Oh, Bugenhagen, one more thing. It's about the Magnus Materia we're carrying around. Pretty delicate, you see. I was hoping we could find a safe place to... Say no more. We can store them up in the observatory. Here, I'll show you how to work the device. Watch closely. You just pull this lever and... Whoa! This is what you meant by Magnus Materia. A rare breed indeed. There's a good chance special knowledge is harbored within. A Magnus Materia. There's something mysterious about the way it shines. A closer look wouldn't hurt. It emits a materia. The Magnus Materia emitted a quiet glow. This color, it's the same as command materia. The Magnus Materia emitted an icy glow. Is that Bahamut? Your Bahamut and Bahamut Arisen materia are glowing brightly. Obtain Bahamut Type 0 materia? Did it... I don't know, I don't really like the name Type 0. Why not just call it Bahamut 0? I think that would have sounded better. It even says right here, Bahamut 0. The original release anyway calls it that. A Magnus Materia emitted a gentle glow. This color is the same as magic materia.
emitted a fiery glow. This color is the same as summon materia. Yeah, so the Magnus Materia are just going to be stuck here in the observatory, but the whole purpose of the Magnus Materia, the huge materia, is that if you manage to master all the types of materia, well, all the materia in a certain type, like if you mastered out all the magic or all the command or the summon, and if you were to come to this observatory and touch the corresponding materia, it basically would trade in. It would basically kind of trade in all the master materia and all the mastered materia, and you can get your master materia, either master summon, master magic, or master command. One of those three. So, I mean, it's a good way for you to practically have everything. Although, you can technically have it mastered for every single character, but that would require so much grinding, which I don't know if it's even worth it, to be honest.
Very well then, let us depart. I trust you remember how to operate the device downstairs. Feel free to come back whenever you wish to check on your materia.
I still kind of am. I still would kind of be wondering if anyone ever bothered giving master materia to every single party member. Because, I mean, you would required to do it 8 times if that was the case, and that would take so long. And, I mean, that would probably take like weeks, maybe months to even try to accomplish any of that. I just don't know anyone who would even bother wasting all their time doing that.
Smells like machinery. Sorry, Gramps, just bear with it a while. Oh, but I love the scent. Of course, I also love the smell of nature. Is that a deck I see? Very well, I shall bide my time up there. With exhaust in my nose and wind on my scalp, I shall feel the workings of man and planet in equal measure. Goodbye for now. Gramps, sometimes I just don't get him. So, you know, I've been thinking that knowledge inside materia is always about spells and attacks. Those ancients must have done nothing but fight. I bet it was a real terrible time.
Maybe.
I told Eda's mom about her dying. Wait, really? I told Eda's mom about her dying. The matter couldn't stop eating, and neither could Marlene.
So, when did that even happen? When did Kate ever go off and meet Elmira to tell her that... to tell her that her daughter died? That's kind of just random, really.
A forgotten capital. The ancients. Perhaps some distant day will come when we're referred to as such. I suppose that depends on us. Aerith, she used to pat me on the nose sometimes. I always hated being treated like a kid, but when she did it, I couldn't help but feel happy. I never got a chance to say sorry for the first time we met.
I think everyone has regrets.
Back when Aerith died, she must have turned into spiritual energy, started traveling the planet. Even so, it's not like we will ever be able to meet her again. Aerith, I would have loved to give her a ride in old Highwind. Aerith, I wonder what she was feeling while she was on that altar. Probably that she was ready to give her life for the planet. You really think so? You think so? Really? Because I don't. I don't think she planned on dying at all. I think she planned on coming back to us, safe and sound. She never used to say goodbye. It'd always be later, or see ya, or next time. She talked about tomorrow more than anyone else.
I mean, who really knows if she actually ever planned on really giving her life or not? Pilot in training level 11. Okay, so I guess we're heading off to the Forgotten Capital again? I guess. That's been quite some time since I've been there. And of course, I kind of have to wonder... if there's a way for me to get my hands on the, on a gold chocobo, but I need to read up more about that. Although I think for right now, I'm probably just gonna park this high wind close by. Yeah, I'm just gonna park this right here. I guess. Actually, I don't even have to go through it. I could just go to the bottom, right? Yeah, I guess I could just stay here. Alright. Yeah, I guess for right now, I'm just gonna leave it at that. But, at least we have another plan, maybe. I don't know about plan, but maybe we have some ideas from what maybe Aerith would have done, or what she did do. But we'll have to wait and see. Have to wait and see on that. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.